to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long-lasting implications. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Grab near the marker. It's Bennett. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly,
scores on the sneak.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Belcher. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Big fella moving. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they can... flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. A third down try for the offense. Jackson gonna throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Finds his man. It's Bennett. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the entire playbook is wide open on second and short like this. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Jackson will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. Makes a grab right down the middle. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half.
Give him 6. Touchdown!
a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Odom. He's going for the big play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into half.
Going deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense.
There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. That's caught. It's Moss. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Complete. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Owls. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
21, Texas State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Spartans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give to the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Bobcats will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gonna run it. It's Belcher. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The short hands, it's Bennett. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. Your prop
breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a get. It's Bennett. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Odom. Rushes on him. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Here's the pressure. A little screen to the running back. Crosses the 10. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He goes down after the short Bobcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's the Spartans. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the run. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
Jackson will throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To give as they work on that clock. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Going with the ground game left. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Got it in the middle, it's Lions.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
Continues to fight for yards. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lions. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Get set.
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. They'll start this drive from the 42. Jackson will throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to race his...
He unleashes a long one. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game, all locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Wants to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.